try number 2. What are we doing?
You tell him.
I tell him?
You tell him. You're not happy about it.
No, I'm not. I'm nervous.
Yeah, you're
like
fidgeting.
Okay, so if you guys knew, if you know me personally, a year and a half ago, I owned a red OBS Ford, and I always talked about wanting to buy this truck back because I regret selling it. Well, we're about 3 hours away from home. I have some cash in the center console, and now we are waiting for the owner of my old Ford to show up here, and there is a chance that I am taking it home with. Is that it? Nope. It was a truck.
Damn it.
There was a truck that looked exactly like Ruby. Identical to Ruby.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
So, we showed up here. We're a little later than we were supposed to be, but it's fine. Texted him, said we're here. He said he was 5 minutes out, so now we're waiting for him to show up. I'm nervous. I have not seen this truck in a year and a half, and I did the jump, and now we are buying it. So there's a chance that she's driving this home, and I'm driving my new old Ford home. New to me, but also old to me, also new to me, old truck. So I guess we'll update you guys if I go home with a new truck or not. I had to have a replacement for this truck, so even though that won't be the actual replacement, but
It's okay.
dude, I'm nervous. I keep looking for it. Update y'all when we find out what goes on. You ready? Okay. Well, so since the last time you seen me, we were driving it, and I own it now. So yeah, I bought it back. It has a death wobble between like 40 and 50 miles per hour, which is a little scary. But if you drive slow, it doesn't do it. So I drive slow. Other than that, I don't drive slow with it. It actually does. Actually rolls out pretty damn good for being a 7.3 and being absolutely gutless, like a turd on wheels if it had a motor. That'd be that. It's actually almost identical to the way I owned it, except here, come on. Let me just show you. So it looks identical to when I owned it. The rust is a little worse, but it's nothing I can't fix. You know, I'm a professional when it comes to paint. Anyways, so the bed was it's not bad, okay? The bed on my Duramax bedsides is worse than this, so I'm not worried about it. But if you come over here, who in the right mind thought this was gonna be a perfect patch panel to fix? No, it's just, this pisses me off. People they just give people welders and metal, and they do shit like this. As you can see, they didn't even primer the welds. They just left it bare metal to just get surface rust, which is really stupid in my opinion. But either I replace the bed or I actually cut those plates out and just fix whatever is wrong with it. And that's new. So the fifth wheel rails were in the truck when I owned it. The owner that bought off me was a rancher and welded this fucking gooseneck ball to instead of bolting it like a regular fucking human being, right? Because that's what the rails are for. You bolt it. No, he welded it to the fifth wheel rails. Oh, and you see something's missing? The owner must have been so damn lazy to just drop the tailgate. The tailgate's not here. So we actually have weight reduction. It's actually considered a race truck now because it doesn't have drag and it has less weight, right? That's what we're gonna go by. Anyways, there's a spare. Now, I think the spare is actually still good. I think I could still drive on that, you know? I think we can still drive on that. And then also, this was this way when I had the truck. There's a hole. For some reason, being lazy instead of doing it the right way, cut a hole in the top of the bed to go to the fuel pump. So they drop in the tank like a normal human being, you know, normal. And doing it that way, they cut a hole in the top, which is a little dumb. I used to have a rubber mat that used to sit on it, and I used to have a bed liner in here when I sold it that actually came out of the Dodge, and the owner decided to take it out. So I don't know what that's for. But other than that, everything is the same, except there's a dent on the driver fender, and this has gotten worse. But other than that, it's almost identical to when I owned it. And with the one thing I love about it the most, there's a wiggle stick. Look at that fancy wiggle stick. Oh yeah. That's what makes driving this thing fun. And there's no headliner. We don't talk about the no headliner. That's actually weight reduction too. It's oh yeah, that's another thing to talk about. Broke the interior door handle off. So for me to open the door, I have to stick my body out the window. Okay? Because I have double jointed thumbs, so it's really hard for me to press this in from the inside. So I have to either Bo Duke this son of a bitch and crawl out the window, or open it out of the window.
Or have me open it.
Or have her open it because she's such a gentleman and she opens it for me. That's the same as before, so I'm not too worried about that. And there's this nice pretty dent right here, so that's sweet. I might just buy a new fender. What else is different? Same wheels and tires as when I owned it, and they still have decent tread, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Well, you already know I ain't gonna leave that alone, because that's grandpa, and I ain't grandpa. Hey, I'm not, just because I'm turning 20 doesn't mean I'm a grandpa. Butthead. Also, I already did buy one new part for this and already put it on. It was the oil cap. It broke the top of the oil cap off, so I bought a new oil cap and put oil in it. Yeah, it leaks oil out of the remain, so the transmission will be pulled. But it's fine. It's fine. I can do that. It's not hard at all. I already did it once before owning this. So, anyways, I already actually have a new bumper. Actually, 2 new front bumpers. Just don't mind the oil. That if it's leaking oil, it has oil. Okay? It's leaking oil. It has oil. So we're good.
I think I got your nose hairs in there.
I don't have nose hairs. Oh yeah, it needs a rear window latch, and it's still taped from when I owned it. But I actually have 2 bumpers for this truck already. I have a built Bambi Basher that I might be buying, or a newer Super Duty bumper off of another truck that's chrome that I have for it. I actually haven't even told you about that, but yeah.
Thanks, babe.
Wyatt built a
Means a lot.
Bambi Basher for his old Ford, and he told me yesterday I could buy it and put it on this. I don't think I'm gonna do it because I think, yeah, no.
You're poor.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm poor? No. That thing drains all my money. Well, I don't own that.
Yeah.
Actually. Yeah, that's not my truck anymore. I keep forgetting about that. That's the fucking replacement, by the way. That's the replacement.
Found on Roadside Dead. Better than maybe it's not, so.
I'm going back on Marketplace this week. Next weekend I'm going to buy another Duramax because this is bullshit. Don't shake your head at me. How embarrassing it is to go from that to... Anyways, four-wheel drive swap coming soon. Needs a transfer case and a new transmission. to go with the 4-wheel drive. A leveling kit. I might do leveling kit first, because my dog, she died like 4 times. That dog, when she squats down to play with toys, that's what this fucking thing looks like. It's twerking its ass. We don't need that. Level or squat. Let's squat it. A 6-inch 6-inch lift in the front and drop shackles in the back. Alright guys, update. We are currently driving the 7.3. It's doing good. Other than, like I said, death wobble. It actually just tried doing it to us when we left, which I need to get that fixed, so hopefully this weekend that happens. But it's doing good. This thing's got balls in low gear. Like, it really does. So hopefully I get the death wobble fixed so I can start banging gears in this thing again, because it's so fun banging gears in this truck. I absolutely love it. So, like I said, got some stuff that needs to be fixed on it. Not too terribly worried. I know that whatever needs fixed, I'll get the quirks fixed in it, and then we can have all the fun modifications for it. So, like I said, not too big of a deal. I'm just happy to have this truck back and to make more content about it, because when I first bought this truck, I had 1 YouTube video on it, not a whole lot of content. So that is the plan with this thing. I am super excited to see what we do with this truck. It's got so much potential to be cool. Nobody wants to do it, so I'm gonna do it myself. The previous 2 owners really didn't take care of it like I wish they would have, but that's why I am taking ownership back, because I just love this thing so much. I miss this truck so much. So anyways, we're gonna finish our drive back to town. We got about 1.5, 2 hours left of our drive, and so yeah, guess I'll keep you all updated if anything happens.